Well, thanks for watching the video. Yet another time. Do any of you guys that watch these videos of Smiths listen to After Midnight? Do you? Or is that a completely different crowd? The important thing is, Lincoln and I have some really cool news that we're not gonna share yet, but we will next episode. We're gonna go do this right now, right?
Yeah.
And the other thing is, okay, here's the big deal. Here's the big news. Here's the big news. I will tell you why I have this facial hair and I haven't cut this hair in a long time. I'll tell you why.
When the little things mean everything, that's when you got everything you need. If you're anything like me.
Okay, what am I doing? I called my buddy Miguel again. Look at this pretty face. I called my buddy Miguel. I've known Miguel for 11 years. 11 years. Anytime I need concrete, rock, masonry, gravel, you built a pergola for me one time. He does everything, and he's got the best guys. Once we lived here long enough with this driveway, I knew I needed it to be bigger because I couldn't turn my truck around without going into the grass and getting into the mud. I extended the driveway. So we got this. So Miguel and I measured it out with my truck, and this is the length of a truck right here. And then we measured it where I could turn my truck around through there, which is great and good for basketball.
Basketball?
Yeah. You know basketball? They play basketball in Mexico?
No.
Just soccer. Hey, we can play soccer on here too.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? Yee Yee Apparel 2022 winter launch. We're doing some shoots for it. Brian's here.
Hello.
Ben is here. Tyler's here. What do you have? So we're gonna decide.
We got some new hats, some women's hats, men's hats, and some shirts and beanies for y'all to wear.
Oh, nice.
Because it's winter.
That's cool.
This is one of my favorites. Heavyweight hoodie, a little different.
Is that your idea to do a heavyweight?
No, but I'll take it.
Okay.
It is.
Okay. Look at this one I'm wearing too. This one's great. I like that.
And this is a design we haven't done. This is the back of the shirt. Then it's a Liberty flag.
Oh yeah. That's cool. So we have a fire. We're gonna grill some chicken, and you're gonna film like a casual commercial video with us.
That's right.
And I'm filming, you filming, behind the scenes.
All right, Lincoln. Could I get you to sit right in this chair? And Ty's gonna walk up, and you're going to give him a hug, a high five, and then he's gonna come sit down next to you. Does that sound good?
This is awesome. This is my Brio. Hashtag not sponsored, but it's so great. It's actually the first time I've used this attachment. I love it, man. It's just a great invention. Smokeless fire pit insert. Chicken's looking a little dry.
Okay. That's okay. I can fix it.
We might sacrifice the chicken today for the video and have some more for eating.
Fix.
You're good. You're good at this whole fire pit cooking thing. You got what you need, Brian?
I got what I need. Let's eat.
All right, good.
No!
Why, are you still flipping?
No, I just want to keep it on the grill.
Okay.
You flip some for the Smiths. You could do a little flipping. No, I don't think that's a flip. Okay, that's kind of a flip. Is that it? Is that a wrap?
That is a wrap.
Yay.
We have one more thing.
What do we have to, what's the last thing?
Kiss man.
Oh. Space, man. Personal space.
Those lips will get through anything, brother.
Personal space here, bro. Okay.
Hey everybody, I am getting ready to go do another YouTube podcast, I believe is kind of what she's calling it. So this is for the women of Austin, and this lady Mindy, she is starting this kind of table talk where we are all gonna get together and talk about things, and I get to be one of the ladies at the table talk. So I'm excited to go today. I don't quite know exactly what to expect, but I do know that there's gonna be a couple of other influential women in Austin, and we get to sit around and just have a discussion, and she's gonna turn it into a podcast. And we get to work with Ant-Man, which is amazing. Ant-Man, as you know, does our photos. He's now working with Granger on iHeart, so I'm excited to go see him today. So I'm just kind of getting dressed. I've already reheated my coffee like 4 times because I'm trying to get dressed in between taking care of the kids and doing all the stuff that I have to do before I head down to Austin for the day. So Granger has the kids for the day, so hopefully that will all go okay. We have arrived. We are at the Westlake Wine Bar, and I'm gonna head in, I guess, to do a little hair and makeup and then see what the day's gonna hold. This is our setup. Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Hi.
Look, we are always seeing you on the Smiths.
Can't get away from me.
Yeah, is this
every
Yee
turn.
apparel?
It is.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. See, he's repping.
That's right.
Okay.
Nice cool day in Austin, so
I know.
had to throw on the flannel.
Yeah. So we get to work together again.
Woo-hoo.
Today, yeah. Yeah, for you. Get some salad and burger and french fries. Okay. And then you mentioned maybe a second french fries. Yeah, definitely. I'm sure you're ready. You're super prepared. Like.
We're back doing this again. Me and this guy. You're like my new bass player in life. Just always with me. No offense, Johnny. I'll see you in March when we start touring. But here we are, Ant-Man and I, we're doing After Midnight. So what you hear, if you've heard After Midnight, I don't know if you have or not, but if you've heard the actual show, what you hear is a tiny bit of what we do. There is Ant-Man getting the information and writing it and putting it into a spreadsheet for me. It's me reading it and then self-changing it if I need to. And then it's getting it back to Ant-Man and him getting it back to the show so they could get it loaded. Then today, we're gonna go and talk to, how many stations, like 20?
17?
17.
Stations, yeah.
We're gonna talk to 17 stations on their morning shows and just talk about why I took this job or why I'm in radio now, or maybe a little bit about the Smiths. I'm sure we'll talk about the Smiths and the podcast and bring overall awareness to After Midnight. One thing you could do, just think about this for the Smiths, is one thing you could do. I never thought I would say this next sentence I'm about to say to the Smiths in a promotional way, but you could download the free iHeartRadio app. As much as I've pushed Yee Yee Radio, download the free Yee Yee Radio app, do that too. But you could download the free iHeartRadio app, and here's why. You could type in your city where you are, and you could find your local iHeart station, and you could listen to it 24/7. Or you could find somebody else's city and find their local iHeart station, and you could listen to that. And on every station, if you click on the station, it'll say schedule. And on schedule, you'll see After Midnight. If you are on the West Coast, here's a trick. If you're on the West Coast, you could look at an East Coast After Midnight station. It's gonna start for you at 9 p.m. Right? Is that right?
If you're on the West Coast.
If you're on the West Coast. Yeah, it's gonna.
Use 11, 10. Yeah.
It's gonna start at 9 p.m. for you. So if you want to hear just the beginning of After Midnight, listen to Baltimore or Washington D.C. or Tampa or anything on the East Coast, and you could hear from 9 p.m. You could hear me on After Midnight. If you're on the East Coast, then you could listen to a West Coast station in the morning, and for that it's gonna be you could tune in at 8 a.m. right? We're just trying to do math. Like 7:30, you could hear the end of the show.
So I go to the gym at 5:30.
Okay.
And I turn on KWNR, which is the Bowl in Las Vegas.
Okay.
I turn them on the iHeartRadio app because it's playing After Midnight then. I can listen to it on the way to the gym.
Yeah.
And hear what we did the day before.
Yeah.
What we worked on the day before.
Yeah. The crazy thing about this job, guys, is it's 365 days a year. There's no weekends, there's no holidays. We're making the show, and it's just Ant-Man and I that make the show. That's it. So if you hear like wacky news stories or current events or anything. That's all from Ant-Man finding these stories. So I'm going to be a lot more up to date on the interesting news stories. And if something happens in the world crazy, God forbid, like 9/11, we're rewriting the whole show to accommodate the new idea that everyone in the world is focused on. So there's that too. So there might be times when Christmas Eve and me and you are scrambling to pull out because something major just happened. God forbid that. But anyway, I'll film a little bit of the craziness that's going to go on today. We're going to do calls to morning shows across the country from 9 a.m. to about noon without stopping.
That was my fault. First error in the executive producer chair. It's not creating a break.
It's not an error.
See, here's the deal, though. I'm here with you. So you don't break, I don't break.
Yeah, that's right. I got a buddy. When I first heard about this job, I thought it was a joke. iHeart was calling my brother Tyler and telling him that they wanted to talk to me about this, and I didn't believe Tyler. I said, because he's also my music manager. So I said, well, what do they really want to talk about? No, seriously, they want you to host after midnight. But what do they really want to say? And this literally went on for about 2 days for me just not believing that that's what they wanted. I was like, I'm not a radio guy. I don't have a degree in broadcasting or a history in radio like everyone else has done 30 years of radio. And here's me with zero experience heading into a show like After Midnight. So it was a big learning curve, and convincing myself that this was real was a big deal. I am going to continue the Smiths. In fact, I have the camera rolling right now for the Smiths, so there's going to be a compilation of this interview on the Smiths. And so yeah, I'm continuing that. And the great thing that I love about the Smiths, our family vlog, is that it just follows me and my wife whatever we do and wherever we are. So that if that's, we're skiing in Idaho, or I'm on stage somewhere, or I'm hosting After Midnight, it just kind of just walks our journey with us. And then what I could do is 10 years from now, and the show's 3 years old now, so we already look back and go, wow, look at the kids, look how little they are. So I can't imagine 10 years looking back at the Smiths and go, look at the beginning of After Midnight. I filmed the first show, parts of it. So to look back and go, look, that's the beginning of After Midnight. And I literally did the show in a closet in Idaho while we were skiing. So that's the beginning of After Midnight. And I could see all that through the Smiths. All right, I gotta tell you guys something. Incredible machine I've been messing with here. New Holland C345. Now, I do not own this. I borrowed this from Agro Equipment in Uvalde, Texas. The ones that supply my New Holland stuff. So they let me borrow it to clear. You remember all those trees in the woods that fell last year? Ice storm. We had like massive trees and limbs and branches falling, just filled my whole woods like a tornado hit it. So I've been using this guy with a grapple in the front. Look at this brush pile. Crazy. You know how long this would have taken me with chainsaws and by hand? About 2 years. And this, believe it or not, this is like an hour each day for, I think, 2 days, maybe 2.5 days. I'm about to jump on it now, but this sucker, it's an absolute beast. It could handle anything. I mean, if you look at some of this, you could see in here the size of some of these trees. That just no problem on the RPMs, nothing. Just handles it. It's unreal. Decked out. We have heater and air conditioning. We've got radio up here. I mean, completely closed in. It's really awesome. So let me show you a little bit of work here. So check this out. You guys remember the woods back here? Like I said, you know how long it would take me with my hands to have cleared what that ice storm did back here? Man, so grateful for Agro for for letting me use this for a few weeks just to get in here and get dirty and do the work that's almost impossible with a chainsaw. I'll show you a little bit. Awesome, so much that I can get done. If you see anything on the ground now, that's just because, you know, like this, it's because I dropped it. Anyway, back to work. Just me and the bro. Just me and the bro and the rain, pouring down rain, which is not good for the new driveway. They got it covered up. They finished it, and then they got it covered with some plastic. But this wasn't even in the forecast. Did you see it in the forecast? This is something you saw in the forecast? No, I didn't see it in the forecast. But hey, Texas, I'll take rain anytime we can get. And it's coming down really good. Amber is picking up the kids, and it's just me and you. And we had one of these kind of nights last night for a long time. The thing is, when he cries, there's something, all right, dads, listen up. There's something in our brains that when a baby cries, it's like, it doesn't really trigger anything. But when a baby cries and there's a mother, it's like, they just come alive, like it affects them and they just start going crazy. In fact, whenever I was in Mexico last year hunting mule deer, one of the calls we used is a fawn in distress call. Because when you do a fawn in distress call, does come running to rescue the fawn, even though it's not theirs. Does that happen with humans? Like a baby cries and another mother, her ears like perk up and she runs? But not me, I'm just like, bro, I got you, you're comfortable, you're changed, you're fed, you're just gonna cry.
Hey guys, just a reminder, I have started my brand new YouTube channel called Amber Emily Smith. No arises will be posted on the Smiths anymore. They will all be over on the new channel. I would appreciate it if you would go over there, like and subscribe so I know that you guys like what I'm doing and I know that you guys want to see more videos. Hit the notification bell so you never miss any of the videos. Don't know exactly what I'm going to do with that channel, but I might start doing different series. I might do a cooking series or a parenting series or a law series or something through the Bible series, and then I'll still have my Arise with Ambers over there. So the YouTube channel is Amber Emily Smith, so you can search that, or I will put the link in the description of this video right here, so you can just click that link and I will see you over on Amber Emily Smith Arise with Amber. Thank you guys for joining me. I'll see you over there. Bye.
Do any of you guys that watch these videos of Smiths listen to After Midnight? Do you? Or is that a completely different crowd? The important thing is, Lincoln and I have some really cool news that we're not gonna share yet, but we will next episode. We're gonna go do this right now, right?
Yeah.
And the other thing is, okay, here's the big deal. Here's the big news. Here's the big news. I will tell you why I have this facial hair and I haven't cut this hair in a long time. I'll tell you why. I'm gonna be shooting a movie. I'm shooting a movie. So the people that guess that, yes, it's not Yellowstone, no, it's not Avatar 2. I don't know why. In fact, it's a whole new thing. You've never heard of this. You've never heard of this. My first acting role of any kind, and I have to be Shaggy. That's all I'm gonna tell you for now. But the cool thing is with the Smiths, I'm gonna take the camera with me on the set as we're filming day by day. It's gonna take about a month to shoot this movie. It's the first time to be in a movie. I've been acting on YouTube. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. Okay, so now the cat's out of the bag. I revealed it. I told you exactly what's going on. And then I'll tell you more as the producers allow me to tell you more. We'll figure that out. But can you close this video out right now?
So guys, I hope you liked this video. Please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you never miss any of our videos.
Bye!